Recently, I've been spending a lot of time on Google Maps. We're moving to Glendale soon, where I'll be starting med school at Midwestern University. I love checking out new places on Google Maps to get the lay of the land. But usually I get distracted exploring the topography around Tucson, where we live now. I love being outside, hiking, climbing, running, mountain biking, and something about seeing the amazing places I've been and those I still want to explore from a bird's eye view gets me super excited. Since we're moving away in about a month, I've been dreaming about getting out for an adventure ride to see spots around Tucson I haven't seen yet. In Tucson, one of the classic gravel routes is riding Redington Pass Road out to the San Pedro River Valley. That's one of the rides that was at the top of my list. As I scoured Google Maps for a good route to take, a dark shape caught my eye. At first it looked like a deep shadowy canyon, but when I zoomed in, I realized it was a dense, verdant strip of trees in total contrast with the dry Sonoran Desert around it. I was struck by curiosity and decided that I had to go check this place out in person. I wanted to see if it was really as green as the satellite images showed, and to see what was under the dense canopy of leaves. I also found that, further down the canyon, some hero had contributed a street viewpoint to Google Maps. It looks so beautiful with tall trees standing next to saguaro cacti. It looks like such a unique little oasis I want to find. A scenic endpoint for the adventure ride I've been wanting to take. Thank you for this amazing contribution to the internet, Strider Staffa. With less than a month left before we were going to move, I only had so much time to get this ride in. July in Tucson is notoriously hot. Thankfully, it's also monsoon season, when heavy afternoon rains water the land and cool the air. After looking at the calendar and checking the weather, I decided that Friday at the end of a particularly wet and cool week would be the perfect day for my ride. On Thursday, I got my bike ready for the long day ahead. I don't know how long this adventure ride will take, so I'm going to make sure to fuel well. For this endurance style ride, I'm thinking lots of water, electrolyte mix, high carb, low fiber fruit, a banana muffin, maybe even a few carb dense gels. I decided to wake up super early, around 4 a.m., to beat the sunrise and make sure I had shade for as long as possible. My out and back ride naturally splits into 3 segments: the switchback climb, pass traverse, and double track approach to my mystery destination. The switchback climb, as the name suggests, is about 3 miles of steep switchbacks climbing to the elevation of the pass. The desert responds quickly to rain, and I was amazed by how vibrant each green plant was and how loud the birds and insects were singing as I climbed the switchbacks. After about 1,000 feet of climbing, I reached the pass over which Redington Pass Road meanders for miles on end. On this segment of my route, I left the distant noises of cars, planes, and the city of Tucson behind, trading it for a stillness broken only by the birds and insects that live here. It was incredibly peaceful. Much of this area is rangeland, and the feeling of wilderness is interrupted by the signs of domestication. I'm sure the cows were enjoying the cool monsoon morning as much as I was. The last segment of my ride had me turn north from Redington Pass Road onto a double track toward the riparian area. This path wound steeply through hills and valleys, with grades up to 25%, according to my bike computer. Snacks were definitely in order by this point. As I climbed one of the steep hills, an incredible view of the east face of the Catalina Mountains rose in front of me. I looked right, and there, in the distance, was a glimpse of the trees in the riparian area. What an exciting view, especially with about 16 miles behind me already. As I coasted down into the next valley and climbed out, the thing I feared most for this ride came into view: a locked gate and barbed wire fence. I was so disappointed. My goal was in sight, only about a mile away, but just out of reach. After nearly rationalizing, just throwing my bike over the gate and continuing my ride, I realized I was in no position to take that kind of risk. I had just enough water and food, no cell service, and had already been out there for hours. Besides, whoever locked that gate had clearly intended it to be locked, and I wanted to respect that. I didn't know what dangers lay ahead of me, besides from what I could see on satellite images. I sat down and ate a banana muffin and thought. Sure, I wasn't going to be able to see those verdant trees and the cool riparian area that had got me excited about this ride in the first place. But sometimes I think I put such a high value on seeing the biggest, coolest, most dramatic things that I forget to enjoy the smaller or more common things around me every day. Just because my life has been changed by the beauty of the Grand Canyon, Yosemite, Canyonlands, the Alps, doesn't mean it can't be changed by the beauty and a stream of rainwater on the street or a local bat flight. In some ways, the beauty of the small and mundane is all the more potent because it is everywhere, all around us, if only we look for it. I realized that filming this video had shown me just that. I was so focused on capturing the beauty of my ride to my destination that I was forced to slow down and enjoy each scene that I rode past. The small tuft of grass on the side of the road gave me so much wonder because I stopped to admire it, even though it would pale in comparison of size or grandeur to the destination that I had hoped to reach. With that in mind and a banana muffin in my mouth, I was ready to face the ride home. Hopefully you enjoyed coming along on this ride as much as I enjoyed filming it for you. Now get outside and look for the beauty that's all around you.